Hi, I'm Jeff Matthew Pisanoro and I'm going to discuss all about the do's and don'ts in table service. So isa po sa mga do's in doing the table service is that do be friendly to your guest. Um, Napaka-basic na po nitong parang reminder na ito. Sa lahat po dapat ng worker, dapat ina-apply po ito sa kanilang workspace. Um, Especially sa hospitality industry, meron talagang mga guest na may mga attitude, may mga ano talaga, may mga ugali talaga. So, never use any profanity words or languages towards them. Kasi meron pong mga guest na sensitive. So, kapag nagalit sila, pwedeng maapektuhan yung parang reputation ng isang establishment. So, always be friendly to your guest. Always greet them. Always serve with a smile.
Do pay attention to your section. A glass or a plate can break in a matter of seconds. A customer could need an extra set of silverware at the drop of a hat. Or an emergency could arise and a customer need their check faster than usual. Don't be afraid to swiftly walk through your section, seeing if your customers need anything.
Do know the menu. It's important to have the menu fully memorized, including the specials, because you don't want to get caught with a customer asking you about a special that they heard online and you have no idea what's in it or how much does it cost. Knowing the menu means you're proud of what you're serving to your customers. And you must study the menu to be knowledgeable because you want to assure the customers that you know what you're serving them, and every time they ask what ingredients does this certain dish has, you should know what to answer because some customers has these allergies or any kind of health issues, then you don't want to harm your guests. So you must know the menu to be able to ensure the safety of the guests.
Do utilize equipment properly. No matter if you have a POS system or other ordering system, it is important that you are fully aware of the functionality of the system. You wouldn't want to make a mess in the kitchen by putting in a wrong order or even making a customer angry because you weren't paying attention.
Do always smile. Ito ang napaka-importante sa mga establishment na meron tayo dito, and especially around the world, like hotel, restaurants, fine dining, casual dining, and buffet restaurants. Especially hindi mawawala ang fast food chain. Why? Ang smile ay nakakapagbigay ng good vibes sa mga guests or customer. Pagpasok pa lang nila, binibigyan natin sila ng good vibes kasi nag-smile tayo. And syempre, para mawala naman yung problema natin pag nag-smile tayo. Okay?
Do prioritize guests properly. If you're a long time waiter, you are bound to get regular and friends come in. It's important to balance your interaction with those customer versus brand new customers. You are bound to spend more time with the people you know, which is okay. Just don't forget any new faces. I think we need to balance our interaction with the new customer so that they can feel that they were prioritized, and also we need to carefully prioritize the customer so that it can give a good feedback about the restaurant.
Keep up with the pace. First, control the reservation list and limit the number of guests at each given time slot. Stagger the seating, which means not placing all walk-ins in one server's section. Alert servers to an influx of guests and within reason, slow down the ordering process.
Do write things down. You are not a computer and you won't remember everything, from their orders, notes, and requests. One wrong order can change the whole flow of the service for that day. And for example, a customer noted that he is allergic in something, you have to take note of that. You have to remember because it may lead to someone going to the hospital and it will affect the reputation of the business. So always remember to write things down and take note of everything.
Don't disagree with the customer. The customer is always right. It's a saying that every good waiter should have memorized. You may hate a certain customer, but they are paying for your service, and it is important that you respect them.
Don't overshare. Most of your guests are not your friends, and they don't know you. It's not a good idea that you overshare with guests about your personal life. They don't want to hear that you are unhappy to your job, or your dog died, or you don't want your manager, or some other personal details. Because that could make them feel uncomfortable.
Don't leave empty glasses hanging. No one likes clutter when they are eating. If you are not bringing refillable pitchers to the table, then make sure you pick up any empty glasses when you give someone a refill. Not picking glasses is also another opportunity for melted ice to get spilled, and therefore annoying the guest and creating more hassle. Remember, use two hands when you're filling someone else's glass.
Don't disappear. It's never a good idea to disappear on your guests throughout their dining experience. And you can't decide to have a 30-minute break after you put in their orders, because your guests could need drink refills, or they could have questions, or they would want an update on how their food is coming along. So, as long as there are customers dining at the restaurant, you must be there, always being attentive and ready to assist your guests even before they start to call your attention. You can have a break after serving guests, or if there are few customers left. It just depends on the rules of the restaurant.
Isa po sa mga don'ts na hindi talaga dapat gawin while doing the table service is that don't forget the small details. Kasi may mga guests po na very observant, masyado silang mapagmasid, especially dun sa mga services na pinaprovide sa kanila. Parang gusto po nila na, of course, maging worth it yung services, or worth it yung money na ibinayad nila dun sa service na kanilang ine-expect. So, example po nito, pwede po habang naghihintay po si guest sa kaniyang food para ma-serve, pwede pong magbigay si server po ng tea while sinasabi po sa guest na hihintayin po na mag-serve yung kanyang food. Kahit yung mga gantong klaseng small details din po, magiging advantage din po ito sa server. Minsan po dahil sa mga gantong bagay, nare-rewardan si server, nabibigyan po ng tip. Yan.
Physically disconnecting from the situation can help. Take a walk, step away from your desk to call a friend, and take a few deep breaths. Practicing visualization is another tactic that can help you manage anger in the long run.
Don't sit at a customer's table. Always know your boundaries as a worker. Even though if they are your friends or your family, always set boundary every time you are on duty. And if you cannot hear what the customer is wanting to order, ask them to point it out on the menu or write it down. Always remember that you are not supposed to conquer the personal space of the customers.
Don't be on your cell phone. Why? Because while in your establishment or in the hospitality industry, napaka-strict po nito kasi kasama to sa rules and regulation ng establishment. Why? Because nakaka-distract siya ng customers, especially customers. Then, nakakahawa siya because nagsa-cellphone ka, gusto niya rin mag-cellphone. So, nag-cellphone na kayong lahat. Bawal po yon. Then, When I was senior high school work immersion, nagdadala po kami ng cellphone for emergency purposes po lamang. While working, hindi po siya pwedeng gamitin. After namin mag-work, or tapos na po sa gawain na merong kami, pwede namin siyang gamitin. Limited lang po. While you're working, don't use your cellphone. This is strict when it comes rules and regulations sa hospitality industry. Yun lang po.